Bill 315, and today we are doing another adventure. We're doing about 47.5 miles on the Mountain to the Sea trail, and yeah, it's gonna be a wet one. It's gonna be very wet. Forecast, rain, thunderstorms. What else? Oh! Come on, Dave. I thought I was in bad shape. Look at this guy.
Well, I thought I had a huge bruise, but apparently all the bruising's here.
Wow. Man, this is gonna be some night. But I got the crew. I got Crash, got Dave, myself, the Three Musketeers, or the Three Stooges, whatever you want to call it. But we're here, back at it again. I'm trying to knock out 47.5 miles in 2.5 days. It's gonna be a wet one. Let's get right into it.
There. It was pretty cool up there. We almost fell off. Oh.
So we're gonna make some coffee on the trail. Got some shelter above us, and we're gonna wait for Dave to catch up. My arms are feeling like really stiff. I think it's due to all the rain and the cold. And Crash, he took a couple spills already. Busted up a little bit. The trail is like really slippery, but I need to get some coffee in me. I am like, my arms, I feel like I can't even like function with them. Like my muscles are like gone. So I need to rehydrate, get the coffee, something warm in me, eat some food, get some calories in. Cold? Man, this going pretty good. Oh boy. Alright. It's cold. Oh. Come on, Dave. Oh. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Is it? Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, I didn't record it. Do it again. Oh.
Come on, bro. Going across the room. Yeah, that was tough. But not now. Screw you. Yeah, I'll try out, though.
That was pretty tough right there. That one little spot.
Good save. I thought I was going. Yeah, I really did. That was a good save.
Yeah, you took off for a minute. I got worried.
You were going to go for a riverboat ride. I was like, oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're all just totally soaked, so we don't even care. Yeah. It's like, whatever.
Well, Dave looks a little dry.
Oh yeah, I'm dry. from here up.
Yeah. All right. All right, we're going on Pull Road Creek Trail.
We're gonna go through Newfound Gap?
No, that's that way.
Damn.
And there it is, Mountain to the Sea.
This way. Yep.
Yep. This is a one designated camp spot right here. I forget what number this is. 50 what?
53.
53. Another river crossing. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Was it? Alright, this time we're gonna film you actually falling. That's where it starts getting kind of crazy. Whoa! Oh shit! Get out of the water. That's awesome. So, this is our trail that we're on. It's slowly disappearing. Mountain to the sea! This way! Oh boy. I didn't expect this many river crossings. Woo! You got it, Dave! Yep, use his hands. So this is part of the trail. It looks like it's getting yeah, the rain overflowing just a little bit, kind of making this trail down to the sea a lot more difficult than anticipated. But look at this. I mean, it's like raging. That is amazing. That's epic right there. Imagine if you were on a tube. Hang 10, bro. Alright, well, I'm going to focus on actually hiking this, because any like movement where I slip and fall, I could easily get right in there. And then yep, I'm gonna be a little bit more wet than I am right now. So here we are, enjoying some food, getting our fuel, because we got about, Crash, how many more miles we got?
Oh, I don't know, 9.
About 9 more miles, and it's 1 o'clock, so we're doing pretty good.
We're right on target, I think, with lunch.
Dave, what are you eating?
A variety mix.
Taters and tuna.
Yummy!
I got ramen and pepperoni. Mmm, yummy. It's really good.
And I'm rocking some rice and jerky.
Jerky time!
So I'm guessing this is why they call it the Smokies. Just a little foggy, and it's not raining, so I'm happy. But unfortunately, I am almost out of water, and we're pretty close to the campsite. We have maybe about like 15 more minutes, maybe like a quarter mile left, and I'm out of water. But I don't know, it did rain a lot, so maybe I can like dip into like the side of the mountain or something. We found our water source, and we got running water here, and I have my little trowel, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in here, and now I got a nice little spigot where water's actually coming out, and then I can fill up this little dirty water bag. Then eventually I'll hang it up just like it is on that tree right there. So this is a nice little quick tip for you guys. If you ever have a trowel, you can use it as a little spigot. Pretty cool, right?
My shoes off.
Right? Man, it is not my day.
No.
Forgot the alcohol stove. Well, the alcohol. Everything is wet in my pack. There's rain on me nonstop. Yeah, this thing's soaking. Yep, so top quilt completely wet. Even my fingers are all like pruny.
I wonder why.
Everything's wet. Ah.
Somebody got rained on all day and he had gloves on.
Ah.
Well, you know what? You can think about it. If every hour on the hour you can just yell out one is the primary.
I thought I was in bad shape. Look at this guy.
Yeah, I'm in pain.
Dave. Dave, tell us what the matter. What's going on?
No. No. It's like crack. It's chafing like you wouldn't believe. But it's duplicated by my balls that are rubbing on my legs. So I got a chafe off going on. And double that with my hip is just killing me. So the trifecta.
Nice.
Not to mention, all of his gear is wet too.
Soaked.
Oh man, this is gonna be some night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think so.
we're in trouble.
My butt's so warm right now.
Oh, shut up.
Oh my.
After being cold for a
And
whole day.
my technique of trying to stay warm is eat as much as possible. So,
Yeah.
plus, it's gonna lighten your pack up too. Eat as much as possible, right?
Oh yeah.
I did.
It'll work.
Hey Dave.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take this, clip it onto this. Oh, with one hand. No, when you're staying in the Smokies, it's pretty nice and convenient that pretty much every single campsite has these bear cables. Kind of makes things a lot easier when you get to camp. Pretty cool. Quick update. My stuff is actually drying out. So I'm using my dry fit. Even though that it's still on me and it's still kind of wet, it's slowly drying out. And like, if I feel this right here, it feels pretty warm. But I mean, it is working. The process is actually working. And hopefully by tomorrow morning, all this will be dry. That's my theory, but we'll see. Hopefully it works, but we're all going to bed right now. It's about 8 o'clock. We hiked about 20 plus miles. Got up around 5 o'clock. Crash got up at 4:30. And he's already watching Netflix. I'm about to watch Netflix in my little hammock. And Dave, he's sleeping. Or I don't know what he's doing. But, yep. About to get in here. Stay warm for the night. I'll give you guys any updates if anything goes bad because gotta film it, right? Alright, over and out.
Okay, thanks, man.
Well, this is all nice and dry. This worked out pretty well. I took my Reflectix, kind of like surrounded my body. And yeah, if you notice, my top quilt is actually kind of fluffy. The rest of my stuff, pretty dry. My Nike dry fit, dry. Puffy, dry. I think this little technique actually worked. I was kind of shocked and surprised that this would actually work. Really surprised. So, yeah. So if you're out there and if you get soaking wet, what you can do is just wear all your stuff, put some reflectix around, and you'll just dry out naturally. So pretty cool. Never done it before. Never been soaking wet going to bed, but it worked. Yeah. Some Pop-Tart. And some coffee. Alright, it's time to get going. It's actually pretty nice out. It's about time, right? So beautiful out here when that sun is coming down. We were getting pelted by rain for about like 36 hours, so this is definitely a nice little treat. Look at it. It's amazing. Smoky Mountains. So green out here. So green. This is why we backpack for days like this. Never quit on a bad day. Don't do it. So we just found this amazing place, and it's actually been a blessing because with the sunlight and this little structure over here, we're able to hang out our stuff and dry up a little bit while we have some coffee. And we definitely need some coffee because it's almost 10 o'clock and I haven't had my second cup of coffee. I mean, we can look at Dave's stuff and it's just dripping wet. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is just dripping all over here. So, I'm drying out my stuff. Dave's drying out his stuff. Crash, he's cleaning up a little bit. And he's trying out his stuff, and he actually has a hole in his rainfly, so he's gonna patch that up.
It hurts the most.
Whoa!
I feel like I thought I had a huge bruise, but apparently all the bruising's here.
Wow!
Tore up.
Man.
That's why they call me Crash. What can I say?
All right, Crash. What are you doing?
Preparing my repair tape for my Cuban fiber rainfly that I apparently poked a hole in. You kind of see it. It's camouflaged. Wow. It's a pretty good sized hole. So I'm going to use my shirt and just kind of dry off the surface. I got 4 little patches here. And what I'm going to want to do is make sure we get that fabric kind of back in its original home. Something like that. And then peel and stick. I'm gonna flip the tarp over, and there's that hole right there. I'm gonna peel and stick. Trying to make sure we get the whole thing. Looks like that's it. So there we go. Patch, good as new. Just a half a milligram heavier now.
Take it back. It weighs too much now.
Jeez, I can't hike with this weight.
So we just found this. Didn't realize we had Mingus Mill over here. Pretty cool. 1886. Pretty cool, and like right there, I guess that's where. What is this thing?
That's the sluice that brings the power to So this is how it works. They bring in water and they fill up this container there.
Yeah.
And then the water pressure pushes a turbine right here, and the shaft comes up and turns the grill, the millstone, which they mill, take flour, make flour out of wheat or corn. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And that was pretty cool.
An actual operating mill.
Yeah.
Really cool.
So they don't use that to generate power. They use it to just make the.
Well, there was
corn
basically
mill.
two things that they used the mills for back in the day, and that's to cut wood or to grind wheat and corn.
Right. Plus, it was warm in there too.
Yeah.
All right, 15 more miles to go, and it's almost noon.
We're just kind of taking our time.
It's been a beautiful day, as long as it doesn't rain on us. So, as it seems, you actually have to walk through this mountain farm. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name. We'll let Crash pronounce it. But apparently, there's elk over here.
You could be injured or killed by elk.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Watch out, elk. Dangerous. Alright. Didn't realize we were walking through such a touristy area. Kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Little change of scenery. I like it.
Again, quite a bit of the mountain sea trail is on private property and federal properties where you're not allowed to camp, so you have to really plan out where you're stopping for the night.
Doing this together, right? So it looks like we're gonna be hiking on the pavement for a while, and we are entering Blue Ridge Parkway.
Little out kind of trail.
Let's go. So we got Crash. He's making some luxury food. Now this is what a real hammock system looks like from inside. Just look at this thing. I mean, you could pretty much have a dance party in here. This is so huge. This is awesome. Thanks, Crash.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. We hiked about, I think, like 14 miles on the road today. 15 miles on the road.
On roads.
On roads. And of course,
Total of 20 or something thereabouts.
yeah, we did like another 20. I think it was like 19.98. Hey, good morning, everybody. So, kind of got up this morning. Still kind of cloudy out there, so we left pretty early. I was cold last night, being up on that campsite, exposed by the elements of the wind, and it rained all night long. Plus, my stuff was still kind of wet from, well, all the rain that we've been having for like the past 2 days. So, we have about 8 miles left, and we're gonna have some coffee at So-Called Gap, and then we should be back at the vehicles in no time.
Dude, good hike.
Yeah. This is our view from Waterrock Knob on the Mountain to the Sea Trail. Pretty epic out here. Look way out there. We got mountains way out there. So impressive. That's crazy. Alright, gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly.
What a trip.
Yeah.
How many miles?
48.
48 and how many days?
2.5.
Yeah, buddy.
It's 12:26 right now.
Perfect, man.
We started at 7 a.m. on Saturday. It is 12:26 p.m. on Monday.
Section 1 of the MST. Thanks again.
Coffee.
Best coffee best coffee ever. I can't even speak right now.
Woo! You killed it.
Yeah.
Boy, it stinks in this car.
Over and out.